Welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to be diving into Walrein as we have the Speal Community Day dropping tomorrow, guys. We are going to be diving deep into all things Walrein and why it is amazing for Pokemon Go Battle League PvP, guys. We're going to dive into IV spreads, the most optimal IV spreads that you will want to have for each of the leagues, guys. That is Great League, Ultra League, and Master League, guys. And the Premier Leagues as well. Ultra Premier Classic, Master Premier Classic. We are going to dive into all of it, guys. But first, let's do a brief rundown of the Community Day, guys. So the Community Day drops tomorrow, January 16th. At 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. As always, guys, you're going to be able to catch Speal. You're going to be able to evolve Celio into Walrein. And if you do so during the allotted time window, guys, on Community Day, you will have a Walrein that knows Icicle Spear. And, guys, shouts to PokeAK for getting the news out super early for us, guys. We now know the details on Icicle Spear. There was a lot of speculation on it, but as you can see here, guys, it's going to be doing 60 damage and 35 energy. Going to cost 35 energy and do 60 damage. That is now making it a body slam clone, guys. Holy smokes. My goodness, is Walrein going to be OP, guys. So not only will you learn the exclusive charge attack of Icicle Spear, but you will also know the Community Day fast move of Powder Snow, one of the best fast moves in the game, guys. It is a clone of Vine Whip. If you're familiar with the energy generation of Vine Whip from Pokemon like Venusaur, and you will undoubtedly know how good Powder Snow is to have. So for this Community Day, guys, you can fork over $1 and get access to the Community Day special research story. Those are nice, guys, for getting higher IV floors for your Pokemon, particularly, you know, if you're hunting for a hundo. Those stories give you a much higher chance of getting that much closer to getting a hundo, guys. And you may want a hundo for the Master League. Just saying, guys. We're going to dive into that, though. For the event bonuses, guys, we get 3 times catch XP. And since will last for 3 hours, of course, so the lure modules will also last for 3 hours. And you can take some snapshots for a surprise. Event bundles, guys, there will be a box available at the cost of 1,280 Poke Coins. You can get the 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Super Incubators, 5 Lucky Eggs, and an Elite Fast TM. There will also be a free bundle with 30 Ultra Balls, and that is the rundown on the Community Day, guys. I'm so excited to get through that rundown. Just in case you guys were not aware of all of the full details on the Community Day itself. But, guys, the reason why you're all probably here is to hear the breakdown on why Walrein is going to be breaking all 3 of the leagues for Pokemon Go Battle League. It's going to be amazing in the Great League, guys. It's going to be amazing in the Ultra League and Ultra Premier Classic. And it's even going to be a monster in the Master League Classic and the Master Premier Classic and the Open Master League. Walrein is the new meta, guys. So without further ado, let's dive into the Great League breakdown for the PvP IVs that you may want to keep an eye out for, guys. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, here we go. This is Walrein in the Great League. So we're gonna dive into the Great League first. Then we will head on over to the Ultra League, and we'll round it off with the Master League. Let's see how Walrein does in the Great League, guys. My goodness, Walrein has gotten an upgrade. Holy smokes, look at these matchups, guys. Trevenant, of course, you're going to beat, being a grass type. Getting the Icicle Spear is going to be amazing, guys. It's going to take only 5 Powder Snows to your first Icicle Spear, and then it's 4 thereafter, making it an incredibly spammy move. You're going to hit with stab, guys. Just if you're familiar with the body slam spam from Pokemon like Vigoroth or Greedent, Walrein is going to have that same type of dynamic, guys. It's going to be super spammy with Icicle Spear that hits for stab, and you're also going to have Earthquake for some nice coverage up against those steel types. And as you can see here, it does beat Azumarill because Earthquake is going to hit for some nice, hard, neutral damage on those Azumarills. You're going to be beating Stunfisk, guys. Of course, you're going to lose to the fighters, like Medicham and Scrafty. You're going to lose those. You're just going to be taking too much super effective fast move pressure from those fighters. Of course, you do have a narrow win over Bastiodon. I do believe that is in the zero shield scenario, guys, just because you can hit with that hard-hitting Earthquake, which is double super effective up against Bastiodon, guys. Walrein is going to be the premier ice type in the Great League, guys. I think in all leagues, actually. You're going to be, of course, dominating Altaria. You're going to lose to Jellicent. That's just how it is. You're not able to apply very much fast move pressure to those Jellicents. You're going to be beating Diggersby, of course, with that super effective ice-type damage. Swampert, you're going to beat. Sableye, you're going to beat. You're going to beat Alolan Ninetales. You're going to be beating those tanky Mandabuzzes. Holy smokes. Walrein, my goodness, got an upgrade. Holy smokes, this is wild how crazy good Walrein is going to be in the Great League, guys. This is crazy. Let's have a look at the rankings here. And look at this, Walrein. Both versions are in the top 5 in the Great League, guys. This is insane. If you happen to have a shadow that you've been holding on to, guys, my goodness, are you in luck? Because the shadow version will slightly outperform the normal version. It comes in, it's ranked number 4th right now in the Great League, guys. Shadow Walrein. But if you guys don't have a shadow, don't sweat it. Not a big deal, because look at this. The non-shadow is right behind it, coming in at number 5, guys. This is insane. Walrein has key wins over, of course, Altaria. You're going to be beating Nidoqueen. You're going to beat Azumarill. You're going to beat Stunfisk, Sableye. And again, of course, you do have some key losses to the fighters like Scrafty, like Medicham, and it says you lose to Skarmory. But guys, I'm going to tell you, just doing my analysis, you actually win in the one shield scenario against Skarmory, guys. That is amazing. So let's look at these IVs here, guys. We've got the IVs up on the screen here. So with Walrein, guys, it's turning out that for the Great League, you're going to want to have a minimum defense of 115.25, guys. That is going to give you a much more dominant Azumarill matchup, and it's going to allow you to hit all the key bulk points in the Great League, guys. Having a minimum defense of 15.25, and you can see the IVs right here, guys. These are the top 25 IVs that will get you there. You're gonna hit all the key bulk points for just about every matchup in the Great League, guys. And so, if you're not aware of what a bulk point is you get your defense stat to a certain level to where you're taking one less damage from a particular fast move. So, like, let's say Skarmory right here. You're going to be taking one less damage from each air slash that a Skarmory throws, and so forth and so on. So as you can see, you're going to hit all the key bulk points for top Pokemon like, like Skarmory, Nidoqueen, Sableye, Trevenant, Azumarill, Altaria, plus more, guys. Coming in with a minimum defense stat of 115.25 will basically give you, you'll hit the bulk point for just about every single matchup in the Great League. And if you happen to find one with a minimum defense of 116.52, you also pick up a key bulk point up against Medicham, which means you'll be taking one less damage from those counters from Medichams, which can add up, guys, in those endgame scenarios that can allow you to hang in there just long enough to maybe take the match. And the same goes for Vigoroth, guys. And these are the top 25 IVs right next to it, guys. Now, this is a screenshot, but I will include the links to all of these IV spreads in the description, guys, just in case you want a text-based format to refer to during your community day. And if you happen to have one that falls out of the top 25, you just follow that link and you can easily punch in the top 50, the top 100 that all fall under that minimum defense of 115.25, guys. Attack is not going to make a difference, guys. The minimum attack of 110 is going to be just fine. For Walrein, it's really the defense that you want to focus on to hit those key bulk points, guys, making you that much stronger in the Great League, guys. So that is the Great League breakdown. Let's have a look at the Ultra League breakdown. All right, guys, let's have a look at Walrein in the Ultra League and the Ultra Premier Classic because it's going to be good there as well, guys. Let's have a look at the Ultra Premier Classic first. My goodness, Walrein. I just can't get over how good this thing is going to be, guys. This is insane. Going to be beating Trevenant. Going to be beating Swampert. This is Ultra Premier Classic. Going to be beating Nidoqueen, guys. The poison types were everywhere last season during Ultra Premier Classic. So nice to know that we have a new ice type to really handle those the ground types, the flyers. It's amazing, guys. You're going to be losing to the fighters, of course, like Sirfetch'd, like Escavalier. Going to be losing to Machamp and Obstagoon, of course. That counter damage, just too oppressive for the ice type, but that's all right, guys. You got to build a good team around it. But the key thing here, guys, is you're going to be beating Charmers like Sylveon. Going to be dominating those Gliscors, of course. Going to be beating the Dragons, Goodra. You're going to be beating Togekiss. And you're going to be beating Alolan Muck because you can hit that thing so hard with the Earthquake coverage move. It is amazing, guys. This is absolutely nuts. That's the Ultra Premier Classic. Surprised Crobat isn't on there, but you definitely beat Crobat as well. Crobats were everywhere last season, guys. It was crazy. It was nuts how many Crobats were out there. It's so nice to have a new counter for Crobat. Such a difficult Pokemon to deal with. Let's look at the Ultra League, guys. Open Ultra League. It's going to be good there, too, as well, guys. You're going to be beating Registeel. Are you kidding me? Registeel? One of the bulkiest Pokemon in the Open Ultra League, and it's a Steel type. You're an Ice type. You're beating a Steel type. That is insane. One of the bulkiest Steel types around. Going to be having a narrow loss to Talonflame, but, guys, with the IVs that you see up here, although you do lose to Talonflame, check out these IVs. Just like with the Great League, these are the top 25 IVs that you will want to have on Walrein. Because with these IVs, you will hit a key defensive bulk point on Talonflame to where you're taking one less damage from those Incinerates. And you will also be hitting a key break point where you're going to be doing one more damage with your Powder Snows to those Talonflames. So although you do lose, it is narrow. And if it comes down to an end-game type scenario, you never know. With hitting the break point and the bulk point for Talonflame, you could edge that out, depending on the scenario. So that's why it's important to have a look at these IVs, guys. Again, links in the descriptions to all of these IVs. These are the top 25 IV spreads that will get you the key bulk point that you'll want to have the most success in both the Ultra League and the Ultra Premier Classic. That's the beauty of this, guys. I did all this for you because I want to see you guys succeed. So having well, let's go over the matchups real quick. Of course, Talonflame going to lose to Cresselia. It's got that Grass Knot. Jellicent's going to beat it. Can't apply too much fast move or charge move pressure to Jellicent. Abomasnow has a narrow loss, although those Icicle Spears and Powder Snows will do some damage. Those hit for neutral, whereas you're double resisting the Ice-type damage on Abomasnow. That is very much a bait-dependent matchup. It is predicated on the Abomasnow landing the super effective Energy Ball, guys. If you can deny that, you will beat Abomasnow. Also, narrow loss to Meganium, Ferrothorn, the grass types. You're going to be beating Sylveon, guys. Again, these IV spreads will give you the key bulk points that you need to hang in there and last against the top 3 Charmers in both the Open Ultra League and in the Ultra Premier Classic. Those 3 Charmers are Sylveon being number 1, Togekiss and Clefable, guys. You're gonna have enough bulk with these IV spreads to really hang in there with those Charmers and take less damage. Greedent, you're gonna lose to. It's just the fast move pressure and the body slam spam does really add up. You're gonna have a dominant matchup up against Giratina Altered, probably one of the most used Pokemon in the Open Ultra League. And yeah, so those are the matchups, guys. And let's have a look at where it's ranking, guys. This is amazing. It's in the top 5, I believe. Let's have a look here. Walrein, top 5 again, guys. This is not this is the Ultra League. It's the same as the Great League. It's the Shadow's going to slightly outperform, but again, don't sweat it if you don't have one. No big deal, guys, because the normal version is right behind it at number 5. Both versions are in the top 5 for the Open Ultra League. This is insane, guys. Walrein is going to be so OP, guys. Let's have a look at the Master Premier Classic. Walrein, number 1. Shadow, number 1, guys. The non-Shadow is number 3. Both versions are in the top 3 of the Ultra Premier Classic. This is why you will if you're in the PvP, guys, and if you're watching this, you likely are in the PvP. You will definitely want to be playing this Community Day, dropping tomorrow as of recording this video. This is insane. I can't believe it. Nothing has shifted the meta, as much as since they dropped Trevenant. Trevenant was the last release that really shook up the meta, and now we have Walrein, guys, to shake it up even more. It's so nice. Such a nice change of pace. Walrein's going to be amazing. So these IVs here that you see, guys, again, I touched on it a little bit. Let's dive into it a little bit more. So these are the top 25 IVs that are going to give you the key bulk points that you need to have the most consistency in both the Open Ultra League and the Ultra Premier Classic. I made it a point to have your IVs translate to both leagues because I know some of you may want to hop, back and forth as I do. I do the same thing. So having one Walrein that can translate to both leagues is fantastic. So with having a minimum defense stat of 146.52, guys, you're going to be having the most consistent coverage throughout both the Open Ultra League and the Ultra Premier Classic, guys. You're going to hit all the key bulk points for Talonflame, like I mentioned before. Going to be taking one less damage from those Incinerates from Talonflame, which adds up, guys. That's going to allow you to hang in there longer. And again, depending on the scenario, you could possibly pull it out. It just really depends on health and shields and whatnot. But having the bulk, knowing that your Walrein hits the bulk point is that much better. Going to be hitting the key bulk point for Nidoqueen, for Obstagoon. You're going to be taking one less damage from those counters from the Obstagoons. Going to be hitting a key bulk point for Crobat. Going to be taking one less damage from those air slashes. Going to be outlasting the top 3 Charmers, guys. This bulk point allows you to stay in there with those Charmers and take even more damage over time. You're going to be taking less damage from the Dragon Breath users, all of them, guys. This covers Kingdra. This covers Dragonite, Goodra, Gyarados. All of the Dragon Breath users with these IV spreads, you will hit the bulk point that allows you to take one less damage from the Dragon Breaths. And you're even going to hit a key bulk point for Ampharos. Going to be taking one less damage from the super effective Volt Switches from the Ampharos, plus much more, guys. And minimum attack that you'll want. Again, attack is not that big of a key factor, but if you happen to hit 146.66, going to hit a key break point up against Talonflame, which means that your Powder Snows are going to be doing one extra damage to those Talonflames and the Crobats. So I made it a key point to give you the top 25 IV spreads that will give you the most success in both the Ultra League and the Ultra Premier Classic. Again, links to the descriptions to these IV links to these IV spreads in the description. If you want to have a reference for Community Day tomorrow, guys. So that's the Ultra League. Let's have a quick look at the Master League. All right, guys, here we are, Master League Classic. the more used Master League Classic. Not a lot of people do open, for various reasons, understandable. But Master League Classic, guys, here we go. Even at its max CP, guys, which I think maxes out right around 2,800 at level 40. Might be a little less. I think like 27. It's close. It's in the high 27s, low 28s, guys. Let me know in the description. I off the top of my head. But even seemingly under-leveled, guys, it is still performing extremely well in the Master League Classic, which not a lot of people, including myself, thought it would. I did not think that it would be that good or as good as it is in the Master League Classic just because of the CP, guys. But Icicle Spear is just a game changer for Walrein, guys. You're beating Groudon. You're beating Yveltal, of course. You're going to lose to those steel types. And Lugia does edge it out. That bulk is just too much, guys. Lugia's bulk is on another level. Lugia just beats things it really shouldn't be beating just because it is OP. That is the only flyer that you're going to be really losing to, guys. You're going to be beating Yveltal, of course. Dialga, you have a close win over Dialga. Predicated on you, of course, baiting with the low energy cost move of Icicle Spear and landing that big Earthquake, guys. You dominate Garchomp. You're going to be dominating both Giratinas. You're going to lose to Mewtwo, of course. Mewtwo is on another level. But we're keeping it in perspective, guys. You're beating Giratinas, both of them. You're beating Dialga. You're beating Zekrom, which saw quite a bit more usage this season, guys. You're going to be losing to Zarude just because that fast move pressure from Zarude hits a little bit different, of course, with those power whips, of course, as well. Zacian, you beat Zacian, guys. Would you believe that? This is insane. It's beating Zacian, the best Pokemon in the Master League Classic. This is insane. It beats Zacian, and it's not even close. This big X means that it's a relatively dominant win, guys, which is insane. You're going to be beating the Landorus, of course. Togekiss going to beat. My goodness, this thing is amazing. Let's take a quick peek at the Open Master League. Going to be doing well there too, guys. Spoiler alert. My goodness. You actually beat Lugia in the Open Master League, and that level 50 Walrein, I think, gets over 3,000. So having that much more damage output, you're going to actually be edging out Lugia in the Open Master League, whereas in the Master League Classic, you would be losing. Yveltal, you're going to be beating again, of course. Dialga, you do lose. Level 50 Dialga is just a little too OP for our Walrein. That's okay. That Dragon Breath damage is a little too much in the Open, but in the Master League Classic, you do beat Dialga. Going to be beating Zekrom in the Open Master League. Going to be still beating Togekiss, still beating Mamoswine, guys. Amazing. Still beating Groudon. Escadrille, you're going to be beating. This is insane. And this is the Open Master League. Let's have a quick look at the rankings, guys. And as you can see here, there's not much for IVs. Honestly, guys, the top 25 IVs will be fine. There isn't any real break points or bulk points that you won't be hitting with the top 25 IVs that you see here. Walrein, let's see. Master League Classic. Where does it rank? Oh, it's not in the top 5, that's for sure, like the other leagues. But let's see here. Walrein, top 11. Walrein, the normal version is actually going to be outperforming the Shadow version. This is the only league, the Master League, where the regular version is going to outperform, and that's just because you get some added bulk not having that Shadow bonus on it. So you're able to hang in there with those overpowered legendaries a little bit longer. So 11th in the Master League Classic. This is crazy. And it's not even going to be over the CP of 3,000, which is generally my watermark for a non-legendary that would perform well. That just goes to show how insane Walrein is going to be, guys. Coming in at number 11, ranked 11 in the Master League Classic, guys. This is insane. I don't know if I've said that yet, but it's insane. Open Master League, it's coming in at number 15. That is very respectable. It is still in the top 20, even in the Open Master League, guys. So, oh man, yeah, guys, you guys, if you're in the PvP, again, if you're watching this, you are very highly likely into PvP. This is one community day that you will not want to miss, guys. I'm telling you, you will want to have a Walrein for every league, guys. That I cannot stress that enough. When you're playing this community day, try to get yourself a hundo for the Master League. You saw the IVs for the Ultra League and Ultra Premier Classic. Get one for that, and get one for the Great League, guys, because it's going to perform extremely well in all three leagues. It is extremely rare to see that in a Pokemon. Walrein makes the cut, guys. So it's going to be fun, guys. I had a blast. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, links to the ideal IV spreads, links to those are in the description if you want to have a reference for Community Day. I hope you guys all have a fantastic Community Day. I'm going to be playing it super hard, guys. I'm getting a Walrein for every single league, guys. Every league, I'm getting a Walrein with the IVs that will perform in every league. Just because it's the new meta, guys. It's in the top 5 in the Great League, top 5 in the Ultra Leagues, and it's in the top 20 of the Master League. That is insane, guys. So I hope you all guys have a fantastic community day. I had a blast going through this, guys. I'm super excited. I hope you all are too. And I hope you enjoyed. As always, I thank you for watching and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.